Alright guys, welcome to the video. Today we'll be learning how to edit in Final Cut Pro. As you see, the first step number one, is to open up Final Cut Pro on your MacBook. Now Final Cut Pro does have some very specific system requirements, but I have been able to get this to run on my MacBook Air. So yeah, just sit back, relax, and learn. So you open this up, what do? I'm going to cancel out of that so we'll get a little bit. So you open up, you'll have your most recent project. This would be my blog from a while ago. So the first thing you're going to do is go to whatever library over here that you want. Library over here, alright. And then you go down here to whatever event you want. Then you head over to New Project. Now New Project, you're going to type the title. And this title is going to be Vlog Episode 8, my advice to freshmen. Alright, that's where you put the project name. That's your first step. And then the event you put it in will be under vlogs because that's where I want it. Here's how you set up like what resolution you want. You have all the way from 720p all the way up to 5K resolution. Now, I always do my videos in 1080 at 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames per second. Now the rendering options here I'm not too sure about, and the audio, just keep it at stereo because it's, I don't know, it's just what's there and it works. So you're gonna hit OK and you'll be brought to this blank screen. And you're gonna scroll on up, go to, and you'll double click right here to Vlog Episode 8, My Advice to Freshmen, or whatever you choose to title here. Yes, so you go up here and click that, and then the next thing you want to do is you want to go to your desktop. You might have your Final Cut Mains. That'll be my vlogs. Never give up. And that's not it. And so we'll start. It's these. So it'll be the longest one. Alright. So we'll want this one. You'll drag it. Alright, so you have it set up a split screen like that. You have your files over here. Your Final Cut over here. Right here, this part right here, that is where you'll drag and drop the files you want into that area, and that adds them to your your files, your clips that you use. It adds it to the clip storage area. That's what we'll call this, is a clip storage area. And you can see here the clip of me talking is just right there. Next thing you want to do is get other clips you might want. Let's see, here we go. This one. Let's see.
Which one?
Yeah. So we want this clip right here. Pause that. Alright. So the way I'm going to do this is going to be more of a serious vlog. The next thing you want to do is head over to your iTunes and you're going to pick the music. Okay. The name of the song is called New Look. Alright. So you get it. I always suggest just play a little bit of it. Make sure it's the one you want. Alright, you're going to go ahead and drag that into here. And then it'll be ready right here. You have your song right there that you want. Alright. Alright, so now you have to just look at your stuff. It's actually an interesting way I'm editing this, so I want to do this. Okay, in right there. And then this one. Speed. Okay. So there's a few quick things, and I'll throw this up on the screen. To add a clip that you've selected right here to the end, or to down here in your timeline, you're going to select the clip. You will, and then you will hit the key on your keyboard, E. That means it throws it to the end of your timeline. And if you only want part of a clip, like I did here, you will scroll through it till you find the one you want. Hit the I key right there. And that signifies the start, where you want the clip to start. Say you only want to end here. You hit the O key, like that. And that tells you where you want it to go out. But for me, I want most of that clip there, so I'll just select the whole one. And so now, we're going to go ahead and zoom in. You can do it if you have a trackpad, pinch to zoom. Other ways you can do it is if you have the MacBook Pro with Touch Bar. One of the keys on here lets you see the little snippet, like a little preview or timeline. and there's a slider where you can control how far you zoomed in. I'm not really sure how I can show that on the video because we can't screen record the touch bar, but it's there, I promise. Next thing you want to do is go through it, find a good place to put your title. I'm going to put it right here. So when you want to freeze frame, you will hit the Shift key and H, and that, see, has created a place where it is holded. So Shift H is for holding a clip. Next, you want to go get your title. I always like the basic titles. And up here on this side, right over here, we're gonna go ahead and type whatever title. Mine is Vlog Episode 8. My advice to freshmen. On this row here where it says size, you can go ahead and up the size if you want. Too big, so let's bring it back. Put it about to the edge of the screen. Raise it a bit so it is in the upper thirds, because if you have it in the center, I feel it's a bit intrusive and it just doesn't look good. Alright, now we'll go back to the timeline down here. Head over to where you want the title to stop. You'll hit either the B key on the keyboard, and if you have a MacBook Pro with touch bar, you'll hit the selector option and go over to the one that looks like a little razor blade. You'll tap that, and you'll get this little razor thing. Another way you can do it on the keyboard is, again, just hit the B key and you get the blade function. So you'll take that blade and cut off the end of the title. Then to go back to regular cursor, you'll hit the A key. That brings back the, just a standard cursor or mouse. So you got your vlog, or you have your title here, and then the next thing you want to do is go ahead and put in your music. And this is the part that is up to your personal preference. You want to select the entire music, put it at the beginning, or you can put it right here. Some people like to have it at the beginning, have music playing the whole time. Personally, me, I like to put it right when the title starts, so it's kind of just like regular. And you won't be able to hear any music, as a disclaimer. But right now, I have it timed just about right. So if you see here, that is where there's a beat. It's a little spike in the audio file. So we go around here and boom. Then the beat is where the clip starts moving again. So I'm gonna want to go and cut to the next scene where the next beat is, which is right here. So hit the B for blade and cut it right there. Back to A. Now this part I won't need. This part, so I'll select it and just hit the delete key. Now I'll go back up to the clip I want, which is this one. And I'll have it come in when I'm about the same position. In. And then, in this case, I can either hit the E key to put it at the end, or just clear and drag it all the way down. So, here's how you do it. If you just click and drag. But, if you want to select it, have the part you want, hit the E key, and boom, it's all the way at the end. So, now I have the music playing. It goes to there, and now you want to review. Make sure you have all the shots exactly the way you want it. Alright, now in here, I might want to cut it there, blade tool, and then jump to about here. And I'm always open to adjustments. Okay, so it's playing. Then another blade there because that's where it cuts. That's where a beat is. Delete that part. Alright, and then right here, I start talking. So that's where I want to either kill the music or just lower the volume. For me, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and kill it. So I'm going to blade cut it right there. And go ahead and drag it off all the way down to the end. And there's no other faster way to do this. So I'll probably just do a jump cut when I edit this video to show right when I get down to the end. This clip of me talking is about like 5 minutes long. And you won't be hearing this because I'm going to jump cut. Anyways, here you are. It's at the end of your video. Go ahead and put it there. Huh, that's an interesting last shot. I'll probably use that. So there you go, guys. That's the basics of how to do it. Once you have your project the way you want it, and after you review it, I'm not going to go into like editing techniques in this, but I will just jump right to the end. Just so this video doesn't get too long, because we're at 10 minutes. Once you're ready to get at the end, you'll scroll up. You'll go over here to your clip library, up to where you have your projects listed. Double click on your project, go to File, Share, and then you can share. Now there's a couple things you can do here. One thing to do is share a master file. That file is 100% uncompressed of everything. This is what you want if there's something you have that you're going to need to use over and over again, but it needs to be amazing quality. I don't recommend doing that because like a 5-minute video is a good 50 gigabytes. So we'll just do Apple devices 1080. It'll bring up this. Here's your title. You can't have colons in the title. Tags vlogs. This video is, and then a little description. Creator, me. It's going to be 1.2 gigabytes because right now I have all this blank space of nothing, just sound. So I want it to be format for the computer and best quality. And that's only format for the computer if you're going to like upload to YouTube. If you're not uploading to YouTube, I would select Apple devices because if we go over here, next to this file size, you'll see a little television with check mark in it. It'll bring up an entire list of all the iPhones and iPads that it is compatible with. And that, guys, thank you so much for watching. The next step would be next, and you choose the destination on your computer where you want to send it. And that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. The video I'm editing will be uploaded before the video of me actually like showing you how to edit. So very confusing, but don't worry, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Thanks.